The thoughts, opinions, and perspectives shared on The Perspective belong solely to the guests speaking on the podcast. This podcast is intended for conversation, exploration, and entertainment. Nothing said here should be taken as professional, legal, or factual advice. Guests speak for themselves and do not represent the views of this show or any organizations that may be affiliated with it. Not everything discussed here will be agreed upon, and that's the point, because most conversations live in the gray. Welcome to The Perspective.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Perspective Podcast. I got a special guest in the building, Mr. Maurice. He's a lawyer out of Indianapolis, and he decided to join your boy on the podcast. Give him a little bit of love, everybody, a little bit of love. So I'm gonna try to ask some questions, and hopefully I get some good answers, or at least not so PC answers, everything. So what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. I'm cool. Glad to be back home,
Glad at home.
I'm from Brunswick, but being back in the Peach State.
Peach State, that's a bet.
Yeah.
So tell the people a little bit about yourself, man.
Like I said, I'm from Brunswick. Then I live in Indianapolis. I decided to stay up there after I graduated from law school. So the plan was to come back home, stay with EJ for a little bit.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
life changed, and I just stayed up there.
Well, I'm good. Life changed. I'm trying to crash up on me and jump. So how long you been up there?
I moved up there in 2008.
2000.
Yeah, so.
Oh yeah, sure enough.
It's been a long time.
Hey y'all, so y'all know on the podcast, have the guests to come in and shoot me their favorite drink, cocktail. But Maurice don't necessarily drink cocktails. He like his neat. So he requested some Chez Le Potier. This is the second time somebody, Shannon, you need to go ahead and sponsor your boy. This is the second time somebody came on this podcast and wanted some doggone Le Potier. And I got that, as you can tell, I'll be drinking it. So we gonna go ahead, I'm gonna pour it up. Don't worry. I got another bottle up there on the bar. That's not even open. I got it in the back on purpose.
And Shannon, for people who know EJ, y'all basically the same person.
Yeah, just different ages.
Yeah, y'all really the same person.
And they know me from the country.
Stories and everything.
What you mean from both country boys, man?
What I'm saying, yeah, y'all both country boys, and y'all life mirror each other.
Yeah,
I'll just say
athlete,
that.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah,
though. Hey, for the first episode, I said, "Oh, I was surprisingly shocked. That I was like, dang, Shannon, this is actually pretty dang good."
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was like, "Oh God,
yeah,
this was good."
It's smooth.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Yeah, I just bought it, and I was like, let me support them, see what it tastes like, because a lot of people, oh, I got alcohol, I got all the celebrities, like, and it be trash. But when I got out, I was like, this is real smooth.
Good. Yeah,
I was like, it's smooth.
I was the same way. I said, let me get a joker, because I like, don't get me wrong, I support black now. Well, I support black when it makes sense. I'm gonna tell you right now, I support black when it makes sense. But I still, I support black anyway. Even if I'm just gonna throw away some money, I do. But when I tried this here, the first time, I had 3 bottles already. I tried this the first time, I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I got back in my car, went back there, and got another bottle, because I never know how long it's gonna be. And man, I ended up getting another bottle of that stuff, and it was good to go.
Yeah.
Good to go. And ever since you had.
I done had same as you, 3 bottles.
For real?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So you can find it up there where you at?
You just order it.
Oh, you had to order it?
Yep, I gotta order it.
Oh, shoot.
I ain't. Yeah, they don't sell it in the
They don't sell it in the stores?
Nope.
Shannon, you need to get it on up there. But it was hard to find, because I was looking for it down here for a while, but never could find it. Then I went to stumble across this new liquor store that I like. I don't tell them about me. Like I said, like every episode, I gatekeep certain things. And this liquor store, I walked up in there, I said, oh, this is my spot. It had everything I possibly can want, all the music, all the kind of weird stuff that I wanted to try. They have all of it, and I was just banging. I was ever since fall in love. So let's talk about the lawyer are you?
mainly practice real estate. So
Real estate?
yeah, real estate, small business. Try not to do any family law because
Okay, why not?
man, people will fight over the
Littlest thing, right?
smallest thing in the world. They make it so big, and you're like, just be an adult.
Yeah.
But people can't be an adults because they let
Emotions.
emotions get in the middle of it, and I'd be like, don't worry about it. But when you have, well, they just want to control, or they always do what they want to do, and they get what they want to get, and like, okay, let's get past that. Because what I tell people is, you don't want the courts in your business.
Yeah.
Like today, I got on a plane. I had court,
Mm-hmm.
and basically, he come picks up the child late, 30 minutes to an hour. Which is understandable. Of course, you'd be upset, but I'm like, we'll wait till the final hearing. The court don't care. Not saying they don't care, but they got better things to do than you want to be in court every 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
File this. Like, no, you wasting the court's time. And eventually they'll be like, all right, I'm not taking you seriously.
Yeah.
Like neither one of y'all. Yeah,
every little petty thing.
Yeah, every little thing. And some people in the process, you gotta say, hey, this is how the process works. Explain it to them like that.
So you practice, or you practice both? Because I know when you first came out of college and got your thing, so you was practicing both, or you just try to focus more on the real estate part? But you do because I remember I know you did the real estate part. 'Cause I had you write me a couple of contracts for my property and stuff. But doggone,
when I first came out, when I went to law school, I was like, I want to be a U.S. attorney.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. I want to be a U.S. attorney in prison. That's
God, dog.
But yeah, I mean, it's true.
Yeah.
You got people who, everybody don't deserve to be in prison, but you got some people.
But some people need to be.
You got
that's
some people
the spot they need to be.
Yeah, and that's what I want to do. I want to do like white collar crimes because I was tired of you see people taking advantage of everyday ordinary people like Enron. I remember I was in high school and I'm happy like these people screwed all these people and people lost their pension, and those are the people that I wanted to prosecute, not drug dealers and stuff like that. I wanted to go after like people who screwing people over, and
stealing
they able to walk away because guess what, they got money.
They got money and all.
Yeah, the people that be on American Greed. That was my show.
Okay.
But when I came out of law school, the market was crazy, and so there wasn't jobs, and so the first job I ended up getting was actually being a prosecutor.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I hated it.
Well,
it just depends on where you're at, and so where I was at, they wanted it was harsh for everybody. Like I remember I had a case where it was a domestic dispute and between a husband and wife. And I'm not saying the guy put his hands on his wife. Yeah. But I'm just saying, hold on. Yeah. But that's battery.
That's battery.
Unwanted touch. Unlawful touch. And so there's like, give him 3 years probation. I'm like, that's not worth. And that's everybody. Everybody get the standard 3 years. And I'm like, this is kind of.
There's no
crazy, like
nuance.
I was young, and so you want to do what they tell you to do, as opposed to being able to understand and make those decisions. Like if I took a job like that now, I'd be like, "Hey man, here's a diversion or something like that." 6 months, don't get in trouble, whatever. But when you're in certain, and I wasn't in Indianapolis. I was in a small Trump.
Oh, for real?
Trump
town.
Yeah, Trump town before. Yeah, and so. Young, married, about to have a kid, you're gonna do what you have to do to keep your job.
Keep your job, yeah.
And
keep
so,
that money
and I used to be
in.
like, I used to come home and
try to cause all the junk you done did, but I know.
And I used to come home drinking. I'm like, this ain't right. And the thing that really, I don't want to say broke my heart, it was a guy. He was probably like 4'11", 5 foot max. 125 pounds, soaking wet.
God, dog, boy, that boy little.
Absconded from like home detention or something. I think he was like an addict, did pills or something. And I had to put him in prison. And I was like, he ain't gonna make it.
He ain't make it.
He ain't gonna make it. Like he about to be
with
fresh meat on the
line.
Fresh meat on the line. And I was like, I just was thinking about that, and I was like, I can't
That's when you try to make that
Yeah,
switch.
yeah. So after that, a couple years later, I started working for the city of Indianapolis, doing like their land use and real estate and all this other type stuff. Kind of like a civil prosecution.
Yeah.
Didn't necessarily like that, but I found something within that I did like with the real estate, and so I kept with that. But also, you can't just do one thing. You could be known for it, but you still have to do other things. And so, real estate, small business. I do a little bit of criminal stuff, not really, but I have to know. Like it'd be like people who I know who be like, "Hey, I got a DUI,"
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like,
Yeah.
"Hey,
Okay.
can you help me out?" Or
Yeah.
or uh, I got a battery case
Yeah.
or something like that. Like, but it ain't like random calls and be like, "Hey, I got caught stealing in Walmart" type situation, So
Okay.
stuff like that. But I ain't trying to be Johnny Cochran.
So when you just said something, I just a couple of things I'm gonna ask you because you said family and stuff. But when you just talked about the mental toll on, I never thought about that from a lawyer standpoint. You do have good people that want to be lawyers and they go in effed up situations and they be like they can't take it and they go through all these different mental stuff. I had never really thought about like a lawyer having PSD and all this
Yeah,
PTSD.
man. I mean, that stuff is
PSD, yeah.
man, that stuff is real. I mean, if you
Post-traumatic
look at
stress
those
syndrome, yeah.
lists of stress, I mean, lawyers and
Yeah,
doctors are like in the
up there.
top 3, 4,
Okay.
5 on all those lists. I
I
mean,
never.
the thing about it is, I don't take it home with me no more.
Yeah.
Like when I was younger, I just was thinking about it. It's like these people need me. These people depend on me. Like these people, they're gonna lose this, or if I don't get them this, you feel like a failure. But now I'm
Yeah.
kind of like I can't put that on me because that is too much
Yeah,
pressure.
too much. Yeah, too much.
It's too much.
And you end up taking it home.
And only thing I can do is the best I can do and explain, the consequences and say, hey, these are the weaknesses, these are the strengths of your case. And some, you may like it, you may not. Sometimes people understand, sometimes people don't. Sometimes people, which I hate, is the principle. Like,
Okay.
don't sue somebody because of the principle, unless you got hella money.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you got hella money, then do it for the principle.
What's that joke that comedian say? It's the principalities of
Yeah,
things. Some junction.
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta suck up nonsense. It's just,
Yeah, and that's why I tell people, like, sometimes you gotta, take the L and move on.
So you say you was a married man, right?
Yep.
And how many kids?
4.
God, dog, boy, 4?
Yep.
You better
4
keep
kids.
lowering then, boy. You got 4 for real?
Yep, 4 kids. A boy and 3 girls.
Oldest is a boy, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's a
11.
boy. 11?
Yep.
That's a bet. Oh yeah, because he running track and stuff too,
Yep.
right?
Track, cross country. So he gonna be in the Olympics in
They gonna
about
try to
7, 8 years.
He gonna try to beat your boy. He gonna try to beat your boy here.
Oh,
you know what? I hope he do. I'm gonna get him right because he's they supposed to get better. Supposed to be better. I'm getting
I saw that, man. I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I saw that. Congratulations, man.
And my dog mama telling me, hey, bro, congratulations. I said, about what? I ain't know nothing, man. I ain't know. They said, everybody, you going? I said, yeah, I'm going to go and see what they talking about.
So yeah, that was funny when I saw that. I was like, not about time, but I guess we the old people now where you like, you seeing your classmates and stuff get inducted into the Hall of Fames and stuff like that, and so finally getting they flowers and stuff like that.
We never had one. This is like, I think this is the second annual.
Okay.
We just started like a year ago or so or something like that. And the first one went to
the Th3
to the ladies.
Team?
Nah.
Oh,
they I think the football team is gonna be this year. I think they're gonna be in this year with us.
Okay.
Yeah, the football team will be this year with us. But the first one was for the older head because the school was separate until they combined them. I think they're like 74 or something like that. We were still segregated down into the 70s. So I think because my dad class was the first class that graduated with a mixed class, I think.
And you
That
know
was
that's
70s.
crazy.
Yeah, that's
Ask,
early.
tell people how old your dad is. Like,
Yeah.
people who are living today,
Yeah,
who
living in-
lived
yeah,
who went to
segregation.
segregated school.
Yeah.
Like my dad, I think he went to segregated school for like kindergarten.
Yeah.
And he like 65. Like it's old, but it ain't old. And so when
my
people
dad went
think,
all the way through.
yeah, people think
Mom,
racism
too.
is done. Like these people live through
They
it.
lived through it. My
You know.
mom went straight all segregated schools, middle school, elementary school, high school, all segregated. And all of them still alive. Daddy same way. All of them still alive. It's not. I tell people all the time. They're like, dude, I'm like, what is it? 60 years ago?
Yeah.
I barely missed it. I mean, you know what? It's not that long ago, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
And everybody think it is, but nah. I mean, racism and all that crap and segregation and all that stuff is right around the corner. To be honest with you.
Yeah,
Your parents lived through it.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially if you're in the South
our
side.
parents and semi-grandparents are like the first generation that could go to, PWIs. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they couldn't go to PWIs or only the best of the best
The
could
best
go
of the
to
best.
could go to law school and med school at HBCUs.
Yeah.
So we really catching up.
Yeah.
You know.
We trying to catch it. Yeah. Matter
Yeah.
of fact.
And ain't even close.
Yeah. He went. That was it, wasn't it? Sure enough, I think so. If I'm not, I think so. Then now you got. It's a plethora. My sister fit to graduate with her master's, and my sister got a bachelor's, and sure, I got another cousin. He getting his master's from Morehouse School of Medicine.
Yeah.
So, one boy, 3 girls, married in Indianapolis. How is it to manage a house with just 2 guys and all them girls?
You see this gray hair?
Yeah.
You see all this gray hair? Now when people like, you gray, I'm like, yeah, I got a wife and 4 kids, man. Yeah, it's but
Dave.
I'm used to it.
Yeah.
Like it's easy now because that's the family.
That's the family now.
So it's easy and the son helps out a lot, and so
Okay.
he kind of managed the girls.
The little girl, yeah.
Yeah, he managed the girls, and they adore their brother, but sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. But it's easy. I mean, the girls are good girls. They ain't got no attitudes, and sassy and talking back and all that other stuff.
You can tell we country saying sassy, yeah.
They ain't got all the. They ain't all that.
They ain't got all that.
Yeah, they mannerable, but they just be in my pockets. That's the only thing.
Big dog, them girls gonna hit.
Yeah, they
pockets.
and they know about money. I'm like,
what you mean?
How you know about money already?
Y'all, quite frankly, she's not stay at home, so you don't do that stay at home. No, you got that education. You gonna put it to work. Yeah. I'm saying.
Everybody gotta. I'm not saying everybody gotta work, but we ain't in position. I mean, I think even if I was a millionaire, you got to do something.
You
got to do something.
I don't think you want to sit. But nowadays with ladies, I don't really think this is my thing. I don't believe with all this nonsense going on right now, men and women fighting and all this other nonsense. If you gonna have a lady who done went to school, got a degree, she come out, she want a job, and then you gonna tell her you gonna stay home and work. You're gonna stay home and raise the kids. You're gonna be fighting. You're gonna be fighting all the time. How about you just let her get her job, let her work? Shit, she might make more money. The more money she make, that helps the house. The more money helps the house. Your money is my money. We share money. That's what the law say once you get married anyway. Yours is mine, mine is yours. There's no other stuff. So the more the better. If you can manage it. But I don't subscribe to this. Well, I'm gonna stay at home and such and such. Because even though when I grew up, my mama, she had in and out jobs and stuff trying to raise all those. She still go out here and sew and everything.
Yeah, I want to say sewing.
Yeah, all the women in my family. So I don't get this. I'm gonna stay at home and raise the kids. No, mama work and raise kids, and daddy work and did what he gotta
a lot
do.
of women don't subscribe to that because they was like that's
old. Yeah,
and I'm not my grandma.
Yeah,
that don't make sense. And I don't believe in gender roles.
Yeah.
Because things got to get done. I mean, if the kitchen dirty,
somebody been clean. Yeah.
I'm going. I know how to cook. Like I was in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Cooking. Helping my mama. Or she said, "All right, now hey, ain't nobody gonna do this for you.
Yeah.
You got to learn how to cook."
Oh, yeah, we all the guys in our all the guys in our family know how to cook,
grill,
wash
all
dishes,
of it.
grill,
All of it. Because
wash
what they
clothes.
told you, ain't nobody gonna do this for you.
Yeah.
So
especially when I went to school, I had that apartment, Jack.
Well,
my
but don't stop.
self.
Hey, he was cooking
Hold on now.
green peas and salmon.
Green beans, salmon,
that's it.
spaghetti.
Come on, man.
Hey, big dog. Hey, that worked.
Who eat green peas, man?
How he know? He was probably over there trying to get something to eat.
Yeah.
As soon as he came on back, he called.
Who want to eat a calf all day? I mean,
Hey, guys, can I come over get? Yeah, boy, come in, get something to eat. Just got there, just a freshman in college. Don't come doggone.
You don't want to be on campus all day eating that same cafeteria food.
Yeah. But yeah, like I'm saying, I got to tell my little lady, you go out there and get that money.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just make everybody's life easier. We get to retire in a couple of years.
Yep, go on vacation.
Go on vacations and do all that. Be honest with you, I think it's best. There's less stress.
Mm-hmm.
You live longer because you are sharing the responsibilities of a household. And then nowadays, you can't do that stuff now unless you are rich. Because how much stuff costs nowadays?
Yeah, it's much different, man.
I'm telling them right now, because your boy got this gas going crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, not your boy though, but I was telling the guys, I said, hey man, that stuff mess around to hit $6 a gallon. Y'all can go ahead and call me. I'll be at the house, man. I ain't gassing up that truck. Definitely ain't gassing up that car and putting nothing in that car, man. Nah, because down south, man, we don't pay no $6 a gallon for no gas. This is not California.
Yeah, before I came here, I filled up our truck, and I think I paid $4.40 something, but that was with 30 cents off at Kroger.
For real?
So you know what I'm saying? Like gas, gas near $5.
Yeah.
Like I literally put like $100 in the tank, and the gas wasn't even nowhere near E. Like it was between. Yeah, it was like a quarter, and still had to put $100
in there.
Yeah,
because here in the state of Georgia, the governor, he took the state tax off of it. That's the only reason why it's where it is now. But I think that's supposed to expire sometime soon.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how the regular folk do it, but I don't know how the regular.
People ain't gonna be able to do it. That's the thing about it.
They ain't gonna be able to do it at all.
Am I gonna put gas in my car so I can go to work, or I'm gonna put this money on my electricity bill? See, you know what I'm saying? My water bill. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to make choices. You got to make life choices. Do I, put gas in my car, or do I not pay? Or do I pay my kids' child care?
Yeah, child
like,
care.
It's gonna be real life decisions that have to be made.
People are gonna have to end up making for. So speaking of that, since Trump is in office, back in office, country is better or worse, in your opinion, since he came back?
This may be controversial, but it don't matter. But the country is the country. You know what I'm saying? The country is the country.
Yeah.
Some people, no matter who's in office, some people are going to be happy, and then some people are going to complain.
Yeah.
But he's doing what certain people wanted him to do. Even to their own detriment.
Yeah. Which is, I don't understand that mindset. I really don't understand that. Mindset. I guess it's not for me to understand. Here, you gonna put somebody in office that not gonna benefit you at all, and doggone, you gonna be like struggling. I'm like, dude, why are you?
But the thing I'm not saying I like Trump, but the thing I like is he did what he said he was gonna do, and the people who voted for him are surprised that it's affecting him. He don't like you.
Yeah, they're surprised
he looked down on you just as you thought it was gonna affect
only
black people and minority, but you're on welfare and you get all these subsidies. Being a farmer. Like that's the same thing.
Yeah, that's the same
like
thing.
People don't understand that. So that's why I'm like, okay, well, you kind of see where we're at as a society. You think it's one thing when it's actually another.
Yeah.
I mean, it is race, but it's also class at the
Class.
same time.
Yeah. Race and class at the same
And
that
so,
time.
I not saying I like that they're suffering, but I'm kind of like,
You reap what you sow.
you see what you thought would happen and how it's affecting you.
Yeah, like it's gonna hurt. Cause I explain this to people. I say it like this here. Well, black people been going through fighting ever since we came across here on these boats. We've been fighting for our life ever since then, Always at the bottom. They try to keep us at the bottom and everything else. So when economy and stuff start going down, yeah, it hurt black people. But black people as a whole, not every black person, black people as a whole, like, dude, we can handle the stress.
Yeah, we survivors.
We can survive.
We know what to do.
We know what to do. We're not gonna
Yeah.
doggone you're not gonna see us lose our mind and go jump off buildings and stuff.
Yeah, we know what to
Because
do.
we ain't got no extra dollar in the pocket. We know it.
Yeah.
We're gonna survive. But the thing part is they going crazy. They don't know what to do.
Yeah,
right?
I know how to cook.
Yeah.
I know how to plant a garden. I
Yeah.
do my own fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. I like one thing we're gonna do. We gonna eat, and we got a place to stay. Our
Yep.
lights on,
Yeah,
our water running,
Yep.
and we got gas. And I can go on vacation if I want to, but I'm not. But I'm just saying, basic needs are met.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
if push come to shove, if I had to pick up something else or work more than what I work, which I already work too much,
Mhm.
I'm gonna
Gonna
do
what you gotta
it
do.
just to make sure, because I'm not, I'm not losing everything that I've
Yeah,
fought
fought for, yeah,
and went
and
to school
being
for.
went to school for,
That, because that's a lot to lose. Like even this past year, our light bills was ridiculous,
Mhm.
like crazy. Like I had like $1,000 light bill.
Uh-uh.
But the reason why is because our power company, they were trying to sell it to BlackRock. So they had to show, look, we making a profit, we
yeah.
making money. They were like, ain't no way my light bill
Bills,
$1,000.
yeah.
And it was a lot of people across the board who light bill was that. And they was trying to disconnect people to get extra fees and all this other stuff. And so I was like,
So what happened?
I started being an adjunct
Yeah.
at the college. You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, well, that's an extra $1,000 I
Yeah.
can make. I work a couple hours, online, and that'll take care of something,
Yeah.
something additional. I know what to do. You use your network, make phone calls, talk to people and say, hey, you got something?
You got something?
You got something
You
for
got
me,
something for me? For a person to do that, they gotta have some type of emotional common sense or know when to have pride, when not to. I say it like this: if you got family to feed, son, you can't have your pride can't be in the sky.
Mm-hmm.
If you, I mean, you ain't gonna want to buy just sit up here beating up on you and whatever else. But if you gotta go to McDonald's and flip some burgers for about 6 months, you better be in that line doing that thing and want some extra salt and no fries.
Yep.
Doing something to just make ends meet, because that's only gonna be temporary.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of times we'll get our. I say the problem is, man, y'all got y'all wants and y'all needs flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all all discombobulated with your wants and needs. They think they wants is their needs, and they needs are they wants. I saw this kid the other day had Balenciaga sneakers on. I said, man, what you doing? I thought it looked like this some ugly shoes. They looked like there was some Walmart. I said, man, what you got the Walmart specials on for, man? I give away the shoes. You're like, no, you better look at those again. I said, that's Balenciaga. And I looked at him and said, I know what you get paid because I pay you.
You can't afford
You
that.
can't be. See, and I told him, man, this is the problem, man. Y'all want people to think y'all got money.
Mm-hmm.
And people who got money want you to think they don't. That's why some kids be coming up, hey, I'm struggling. You can help me get something. I said, nah, man, I done told you. Give me 3 months of your bills.
Mm-hmm.
We'll sit down, we'll do your budget. Because I guarantee you ain't a whole lot of wasting somewhere. So there's only a couple of ways to get them. Either you're going to have to cut back on your spending,
Mm-hmm.
or you're going to have to make more.
Yep.
Then you're going to hey, you'll work yourself these.
Yep, something gonna have to
Something
give.
gonna give. Something got to give.
Yep, something gonna have to
Something to
give.
give. So let me ask you this question here. It's going back to your back to being a lawyer and stuff, right? Let's say you are a newly graduate of law school.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, where are you licensed at?
In Indiana and in Georgia.
Indiana and Georgia. Okay.
Yep.
Let's say you just graduated law school and you're about to take the bar. What 3 states you think you need? Because I know New York and California are the hardest and they 2 different tests or something like that. But what other than those 2, what 3 states you think you may need to try to get your license in?
I mean, whatever your home state is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
probably your first
yeah,
one.
that's the first one. And then I guess it depends on where
you gonna end up
where you gonna
staying?
stay at. I mean, you want to get that too. So what I did was, I end up staying in Indiana, and so I got my Indiana license, and so I waited a couple years to get my Georgia license.
Mm-hmm.
And so what some people do is, I mean, it's changed now, man. You could take one bar and be licensed in other states.
Multiple states.
Yeah, you don't have to, you don't have to do that no more. It's like a universal bar or whatever, as opposed to we had to take multiple bars or wait a couple years. But now they can just take one. So if you could take the Illinois bar or and miss it because you got to score. I don't know the numbers, but let's say you got to score 500, but you score a 490. Well, 490, you can practice in Indiana.
Okay.
So, you can, all right, well, I'm gonna move to Indiana because I can practice there.
Yeah, I can practice.
And they will have one in whatever state, the first state, and then like surrounding states. So they will get one in Illinois, Ohio, or Michigan because they right there where you can go. So if I would have came home, I would have got a
Florida one.
Yeah, one for Florida. Because it's right there, and probably
Yeah.
South Carolina's right there too. So
Okay.
yeah.
I thought at one point in time, what they're trying to I may be wrong, but at one point in time, it was like they was trying to get rid of some these associations, or I don't know if they was trying to attack the bar associations or
I don't know. I mean,
something.
there's always a fight with this administrations and bar associations because they don't like people don't like when you attack judges.
Yeah.
And so when you attack judges, that's kind of like you outside of you out of bounds. Yeah, so the bar association, they really stand up for judges and the decisions that they make because that's the basic rule of law.
I thought could be wrong though, that they was trying to attack the bar association, like get the bar association, I don't know, do a disbanded or something. So
I mean, they got a lot of minority bars, and I know we always constantly fighting on the front lines because a lot of stuff affects our community, even though we represent everybody. But people look to black people look to the black attorneys to stand up for their rights and stuff like that. So like even what the Supreme Court just did with the voting.
Oh
rights,
yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. I'm gonna ask you about that.
It's kind of like well, what are we going to do? How are we going to help? Is there something we could do? Because the Supreme Court made a decision. So what are the next steps?
I was gonna ask you about.
So people was like, well, we gotta vote, we gotta advocate, we gotta go to these state house because a lot of these states probably gonna start.
They're gonna try.
All right. Well, all right. Let's.
Yep. That's just. You see what Louisiana doing?
Yeah.
That man.
Yeah.
I know that has to be a gift. That cannot be legal. You cannot. People have already casted votes, and they gonna talk about stopping the election and redrawing lines. That stuff costs money.
Yeah.
All this stuff costs money. But to me, it's gonna backfire on. I don't be honest with you, because you're gonna spread. They're gonna spread their voters thin. Just like I know the guy in Florida gonna try to do it. Kemp talking about they're gonna do it. They're gonna try to do it in 2028. But it's gonna be too late by then, Kim. I think they're gonna get on out there and change stuff. He's gonna try to do it in 2028. But I think all they're gonna do is just spread the voters too thin. Then they're gonna make every freaking race a competitive race.
And that's why I think they don't want not does just you can't have. I mean, because even if they do this, there's going to be infighting. That's
yeah,
that's
it
what
was
it's going to
them.
be. It's going to be
Yeah,
infighting, and then what the infighting is going to lead to.
siphoning off other people. Yeah,
Yeah, so these people who you don't want to win gonna end up winning because y'all fighting each
yeah, y'all
other,
fighting each other,
knocking each
knock
other
each
head
other
off.
head, knock head
People
off.
staying home, people
Yeah,
not voting, people not sending money and
yeah.
stuff like that, and so it can have unintended consequences.
I mean, it's not right. You shouldn't try to make stuff. You should try to make a law that benefits the mass of people, the most of folk, and not just benefits some people, or just make a law that hurts some people, and then can't get done. Nothing won't get done. See, I can't. The Democrats sometimes I get mad at them because I think they man, why y'all playing this weak ball,
They
man?
lay down.
They
Yeah.
lay down too much. So it's like with all
These are the rules. We gotta follow the rules.
yeah.
But you can't follow the rules when
Oh,
nobody else
that's
playing the
what I'm saying.
rules.
You cannot follow the rules as everybody else. You playing a basketball game, and the basketball game you must dribble. But no, you got one team and they running with the ball the whole time and dunking.
That's a good analogy though. But that's what if they ain't following the rules and you right, this ain't how it goes. Like, well, you better play how they play.
You're gonna have to play how they play. At least every once in a while. These doggone when they did these lockouts, not lockouts, when they
The filibuster.
Yeah, the filibusters, or when the guys made this big old hoopla by not signing this bill and the government shut down. The government shut down. Here it is. Couple doggone weeks later, whatever weeks later, them 8 signed them. I said, man, y'all, man, what you shut it on down, man? Ain't no use to keep going. Just shut it on down. You in there. We already feeling the pain. Just hold out. But they don't. They just lie down, and that gets me mad sometimes. But I know sometimes. I know Miss Michelle. I love her to death. Michelle Obama. They go low, we go high. Yeah. Sometimes, boy, you got to go to hell. Sometimes you got to get down there and
meet people where they are.
Yeah, meet them at. Catch them. Go to hell and catch them coming up. And they're gonna take care of them. But that doggone, I was gonna ask you about all these decisions that the Supreme Court been doing. I don't know how these people can live with themselves, to be honest with you. That's just me.
They sleep good.
They
ain't got the same problems that we have.
Yeah.
I mean, and a lot of these decisions gonna be for the next 50, 100 years, and this stuff is being studied in law school now. And it's gonna be studied in 25, 30, 40, 50 years. So, I mean, I blame Ruth Bader Ginsburg because
she should have got out instead of
she's a woman.
Yeah, I ain't got time, lady.
No,
let's move. We get somebody to replace you.
Yeah, you need, you don't. She wasn't thinking long term.
Yeah, one thing.
And she let her pride get in the way. I think you talked about it earlier. She let her pride get in the way.
Yeah,
like we understand who you are and what you've done.
Appreciate you for doing it, man.
But
it's time to leave.
But think long term. I mean, that would have been at least one seat.
Yeah, but at least one
seat. And then
extra. I mean, we'll have 4 instead of 3
Obama didn't fight.
When they blocked the
like you have to like, no, that ain't how this go.
That ain't how this go. This is what we gonna do.
This is how this go.
Yeah.
And that would have been 2 seats.
Yep. We would have been up right now. We'd been 5 for.
Yeah. So, I mean, those are the 2 things that I see. And I don't know what type of. Yeah, Obama should have fought harder. Yeah. But, somebody should have slipped RBG a Mickey or something. Mickey.
It's time to leave. Matter of fact,
time to go.
That brings up this point. This is my belief. I don't believe in you discriminating against age. But we need to have a cutoff. I need to be term limits, or I need to be age or something.
I mean, those are lifetime appointments. But some of the politicians.
Yeah, I'm just talking about regular politicians.
I mean, there's
we got people.
I done heard politicians who would say, "I'm gonna die in this seat,"
and they do.
And I've heard it's politicians who have terminal diseases.
Yep.
And they they not doing the work. They got
just holding up the seat,
and they just. I understand. This is the best health care in the world.
You still gonna get that health care. You've been there long enough.
Gracious, like it's some people who just won't.
That power. Some people just got to have it. They can't let that release it, and that's what gets me. I'm like, man, you done any other job.
I don't think it's power. I think it's people want to feel important.
Okay.
That's what people want to feel important. And when once you're older and you don't have anything to do,
Mm-hmm.
you don't feel important anymore. Like, why are you here? What is your purpose? They probably feel like I don't have a purpose
Anymore, and they
anymore. Like, what am I?
Well, like you, is it passion, purpose, responsibility? Which one of those you think you need the most, or will help you to start yours the most? You need that passion to keep doing it. You want to chase the money, or you need to play the guitar, or you need a reason to do it, or just do it out of love, or necessity, or love, or whatnot.
I mean, there has to be a need for it. So I mean, I guess maybe that's more a purpose.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a passion. I mean, you like we see this nice setup that you have.
Yeah, my
But are you gonna make money off of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that gonna sustain this house?
Yeah. I see what you're
No,
saying. Yeah, no.
not out of here. I mean,
Yeah.
you can say but you can start you a bar, but that's gonna cost what? That's gonna
Capital.
it's gonna cost you money.
That costs me money.
I
Capital
mean,
stuff.
but
Yeah.
I mean, so to me is purpose and a need,
Mm-hmm.
and so and that's kind of where I started, my own practice, because I'm like, there's a need for Black people needing a Black attorney
Yeah.
who does real estate,
Okay.
because and not saying affordable, but somebody who's not gonna make them miss their mortgage payment.
Yeah.
Or what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
I mean, you can go to the big law firms and they can do your contracts and all this other stuff, but you don't get you know, uh, a crazy bill. Or you can go to Maurice and he can do the same thing for 3 hours. And you're like, okay, well that's a third of what I would have paid if I would have went to,
Yeah.
this place.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna make sure I get your the law firm. What's the name? What's the name of it again?
Scott Legal and Consulting.
Scott. I'm gonna make sure I get all that put in the descriptions and stuff below. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. But yeah, I'm gonna put all that stuff in description below, and any other information you want.
Yeah,
The people to
I got a
have.
title company, which is
Okay, you
big
do?
in for Indiana, because I think I'm the only Black title company in Indiana, and somebody told me there's only 3 Black title companies in the entire Midwest.
Oh, for real?
Yep. And
I
so
didn't even know that.
in Georgia, attorneys do the title work and closings,
Okay.
but Indiana's not a title state. So if I was home, this is all I would be doing. That would be my main focus.
Main focus.
But there, it's kind of a big deal,
Mm-hmm.
and so I just started that, and so I'm still, still learning the ins and out, because and it's helped with business. Like, I'm at the point now, I think I've been practicing long enough where I can, like, turn down cases. Like,
Okay. Okay.
I don't want to do it. As
Okay.
opposed when they first start, you like, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
because you need money, you need the
trying to get your name and
experience.
stuff out there. Okay. So all right, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. Now, Maurice never had Blue Label Johnny Walker, which is I love it. As you when I open the bottle, it's gonna be about that much in it. Just enough.
I done had the red, but not
Oh no.
not the blue.
Oh no, baby.
Yeah.
You tell your mouth gonna instantly know the difference. I'm gonna ask him some hot topic style stuff. Now we're gonna switch it up now. All right, man. Gonna try that. Gonna get your first thing of blue, and you tell me how it tastes compared to that black.
That's good, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
I try to tell you,
Yeah,
it's
that's
smooth.
good. Yeah, that's
It's compared to the other ones. That's
yeah,
it's smooth, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I try
Yeah, I
to
used
tell you.
to mix the red with like ginger ale.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh no, I
But
drank.
that's
I
that's
drank my
real
blue. I
good.
drank mine. That blue straight is real good.
Yeah, that's good right
All
there.
right, so let me go and ask you this nonsense that's going on right now. As of today, I don't know, by the time I edit this and put it back on the internet, but as of today, this Clay and this dang Met the Stallion nonsense is all over the internet. And I don't understand this. I'm giving my perspective first. I don't understand why people are so infatuated or so just absorbed by this nonsense. It's this is a celebrity relationship. She said the guy cheated. She got online and she told everybody the guy cheated. They broke up. Next.
Right. Hey,
Next. I mean,
next.
what I mean, it's gonna happen again next week.
Yeah.
Somebody gonna break up again next week. It's not nothing. But you got people that's just they doing deep dives and theses and all
I
this
mean,
stuff
you know, the
about
thing
it
about it is women want women to win. Like, you know what I'm
all the
saying?
time.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
oh, my friend deserves. Yeah. What are you talking? She deserves a good man. Like, no, like, I mean, maybe she is, but
Yeah.
ain't nothing guaranteed.
Ain't
But
nothing guaranteed.
but it is what it is. I mean, you put your relationship on Front Street
On
and
Front Street.
you
I think that's one of the problems. People, well, this thing, I just discovered this thing, like, you know, it's called parasocial or something, where people just go crazy or they think that they be so enamored with the celebrity and the relationship. So when something bad happened to them, they think it happened to them themselves, happened to the celebrity, then they think it happened to them. I'm like, no, that celebrity don't
And a
know
lot of people
you.
and a lot of people compare their lives and
Yeah,
that's I mean they do weird stuff, but I'll say this, would you want your son, well, ask the women, would you want your son dating a mega stallion?
exactly.
Would you want your son, if you was a female, I ask your female followers,
Yeah.
would you want your son marrying Meg Thee Stallion? Everything that you know about her.
Okay, I have to say
Everything you know about her, everything that you've seen, everything that's public. Is that somebody who you would want to represent your son's last name? And 90% of them would say no.
They would. They probably would say no if they have a son. But you shouldn't cheat though. Now you shouldn't. If that I say like this here, if you told a particular, then you shouldn't go out there and not hold up to your word. If you say that. Now this is the thing. I don't like when people put all their stuff on the internet and then they be shocked when people say something about the stuff that you put on the internet. And cause I be just scrolling, I look at the comments, cause I know some of this stuff on some of the stuff put online, I say, oh, I know this is gonna be good in the comments. I look at the comments and then be like, sir, I didn't ask for your opinion, ma'am. I ain't asked for your opinion. You hold on, you put the thing online and you didn't say and you didn't block the comments. Yes, you did ask for my opinion. You just didn't like my opinion that I gave you, sir or ma'am. That's all it is. Everybody wants people to sign off on their nonsense. No, it's nonsense. Control yourself. Get you some emotional intelligence. That's the other little hotbed. I get my definition on that, but control yourself. Control what you put online, because your image is all people know about you until they know you.
Well, I mean, and you know, things are, I mean, in 2026, I mean, people feel like they have to, and I'm not big on social. I mean, I'll go to Facebook,
Yeah.
I'll post on Instagram, but it's like, a lot of stuff would be like stuff with my kids or something like that. But, some people, they put Bible quotes, they'll take selfies, like their whole life is social media, and they feel like if you aren't doing the same thing, then you're not marketing yourself.
Yeah.
Like, what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't need to market myself.
Yeah.
Like, I am who I am.
Yep.
And some people don't see that. And so maybe that's why that relationship became so public, because they're like, I have to market myself.
Yeah.
Or I got to market us. And I have to show people this is what black love looks
It's
like.
like,
This is what
yeah.
a relationship looks like. This
Yeah,
is
it don't.
how, and in reality, it's kind of like, I mean, you don't have to do that. You don't have to, some people live for other people.
Yes, yeah.
Like, live for yourself.
Live for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep stuff in house, and then.
But some people don't like that. I mean, maybe, why are you hiding me? Like, You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
and that's what they think. Like,
I
you
see what
trying to
you're
trying to hide me. I'm like,
Nah, I
no,
ain't
I'm trying to. You can say,
Yeah.
well, I'm just trying to protect you.
protect you for what's gonna come out there. Cause these streets, them internet streets it's people that just, I don't know if it's their job. They just love to go and say the most hateful crap just to be saying it. I'm like, dude, that came out of blue.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be looking at the doggone the video and then go in the comments and be like, where do you get this from? Like you blank 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 blank.
Well, you know,
dude.
everybody ain't on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody ain't, you know, doesn't think the same. Everybody's not from the same place. So everybody got their own opinions, and some people are out there.
Yeah.
You know, some
Yeah.
people are just out there.
So that leads me to this. What is your opinion of social media then? Net good, net negative? I think it's net good, but even somewhat. Cause it's not people say, well, it depends what you look at your algorithm. I think it's good and it's bad. It's good and it's bad.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on the person. But it just, to me, it's like I said, I think it all depends on the person when it comes to social media. What you think?
I mean, social media is, we're not going to escape it. I
Oh
mean,
no, it's here to stay.
social media is
Yeah.
here, and it's came a long way
Yeah.
from, you know,
MySpace,
Black Planet,
yeah, MySpace, Black
you know,
Planet, yeah.
Facebook, when you had to have the college
Yeah, it had to
email
be on the
address.
college, you had the
You know, when it
Facebook,
first
yeah.
came, like, oh, this Facebook, like, what is this? And then just tried it, you know, I mean, that
I
was
didn't even
crazy.
use it in
It was
college.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good time.
Yeah, I pay yes. See,
It was a good time. Yeah.
I ain't never had
Yeah.
I had to use it in college. I mean, be honest with you, I think I got the MySpace thing, and then I think of Facebook. But I never used no Facebook
Black
when I was in
Planet,
college.
all of
Black
that.
Planet and
Yeah.
all those things.
Yeah. So it's expanded.
Yeah.
And, you know, but you gotta think, you know, all type of people are on it, you know. So you can be PhD, smartest of the smart, and then you
Yeah.
can be Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes, yep.
You know, and so all this information, you know, real, fake, you know, it's out there. So, you know, people just gotta decide what do they want to look, you know, what they want to, you know, look at, and, you know, what's real, what's fake. And a lot of people can't decide.
Yeah.
You know, because there's a lot of misinformation. There's a lot of you know, right now we're dealing with AI.
Yeah. Fake is that? You gotta really think about it. That's just
social media. I mean, you know, you could be who you want to be in social media. And, you know, I know some people in real life who, I'm not saying they bums or anything, but they ain't got it.
But it looked like they got
On
on social media.
you would think they got it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, and that's what people use fake. You know,
Yeah.
it's a marketing tool.
It's marketing tool.
I mean, you know, that's what some people use. They use it for to market themselves, you know, or to market their business and stuff like that. So you do got to be careful, because, you know, people watching.
Yeah, people.
You know,
yeah.
and you can watch people pockets. You
Yeah,
know, you can see where people go. Hey, today I'm at this restaurant. You know, I know you go to this restaurant on every Thursday, and I see you, and I think you got it. I can see what you. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's what social media. Or I can see, you know, I see you smiling. Oh, you're so happy. You're so positive. And then not knowing this person got depression.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so they just take pictures to paint a picture of what they want people to think, who they are. You know, and that's how social media works. Because, you know, and you can be the worst person in the world, or you don't, you know, you don't take care of your kids, but you take a picture with your kids.
And
All right,
on social media. Yeah.
all right now.
And
You know,
and
and
think
so, you know,
everything
some
good.
people, yeah, so, you know, and people, oh, you're such a good dad, or you're such a good mom, you know, and you're so active, and, you know, don't be true. It's just, you know, people don't take, oh, you're a good politician. You're always at these events. Like, yeah, you took a picture, was there for 5 minutes, took a picture, and then you're gone.
Yeah.
But, you know, you look on social media, you don't know. Because the picture don't say I was there for 5 minutes.
Yeah, it don't.
You know, I just took the picture.
Just took the picture and left.
So, you know, if you're good at marketing, you know, that's basically what it's for. So it could be deceptive.
Yeah.
But it does its job if that's what you want it to do.
Okay. Now flipping to another subject. Did you see or saw this about this one guy. He said a man shouldn't date a woman unless he got 300,000 in the bank. You saw that? You heard? You saw that?
Yeah, a whole bunch of single men.
They said,
man,
this dude said you shouldn't date a woman unless you got 300,000 in the bank. That I get this world won't have a population problem after a while because it won't.
Some people just get on the internet
It's
just
like,
to say whatever.
For
Knowing,
clicks, yeah.
Come on, man, 300,000,
300, yeah,
like 300,000. And the thing about it is, people with money, people who make good money, know. Let's say I have 300,000.
yeah.
Tomorrow, I might have 150.
Yeah.
And then when that 150 gonna turn to 50, that 50 gonna turn to 25, and I'm like, all right, how do I get back up there? Like, money is. I mean, if you got money, one day you're gonna be here.
Yeah.
And then the next thing, especially if you own your own business, you could be here 1 month.
And then next month you ain't make nothing.
In 6 months, you here and you like, oh, what am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
That's just how it is, and unless you scamming.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and that's what a lot of people
doing that scamming,
and that's why I be telling people, I don't take no stock in people when I be seeing people on the social media and all this other stuff. I be like people be scamming, and I can look up people criminal record, like I had this actually a guy from Georgia, he got a case in Indiana, and I'm helping him out. And I looked up the person's information up in Indiana, the girls. Like, I say, you got scammed.
You scam.
I say, she got all these, like, she has this big old $1 million property or whatever, but you stealing from Kmart or Walmart or Target or whatever. That don't make sense.
Yeah.
And you got all this, fake IDs and all this other stuff. This ain't legitimate.
Yeah.
You gonna get, found out eventually, but that's, a lot of people be scamming, and they know how to scam, and they know how to take advantage of people. And it's sad, but that's why I say I don't pay attention to people's pockets, because you don't know how people got their stuff.
You don't know how people got their money.
You don't know how a lot of people who scam and take advantage of people, and I can teach you and I can show you, and they ain't teaching or showing. They don't know anything themselves. Or let's say they do, they still don't, do things the right way. I say, I tell people, make sure your paperwork is in order. Make sure you have your partnership agreement. No, they my friends. I just know these people. Like, that's not how it works. Because I say the AG gonna come after you.
Yeah.
These people gonna come after you because they say, hey, I thought I had a 15% share, and I'm not receiving nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or that ain't how it was supposed to be. This is what he said, and look, he gave me this money for 3 months, and after that it stopped. Like, what are you gonna say? So make people don't be having their paperwork together and stuff like that.
That'd be the main thing. I got like just a couple more questions for you, big dog, and I'll let you get up out of here. Okay, emotional intelligence. Hot topic. It like to get thrown around today when, I guess it's in dating. It said, I need a female say I need a man with emotional intelligence and this and that and everything else up under the sun, 6 figures and 6 foot and 6 pack and all this other nonsense. And guys got their same nonsense stuff. I want my woman to look like this and be like that. I was like, I don't know what world y'all living in, because the average person is far below all that stuff. Average guy is only 5'9". So there's most of the guys 5'9". What you doing? You 4'11", want a 6'2" guy, and then the dudes, they doggone want some girl that's clearly out of their league.
I think all that's fake, man. That's not real world. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
When you watch that Pop the Balloon show, I be like, come on, like, oh, he's too short. How tall are you? 6'2". Like, what are you like?
Yeah.
Some people just want something to complain about. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Papa Bloom, soon as they step out, pow, pow.
you
I
know,
ain't say nothing.
Yeah, you don't even know. I don't know, man. That stuff is weird. I mean, I think all that stuff is like we talked about social media.
Yeah,
like that
just
stuff,
more
like
clicks and stuff.
you know, I don't.
I think that stuff like that is bad though. It's because
it's weird. I mean, you see why some people are single.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like,
you understand. You understand why some people are single.
Yeah.
You know, I be seeing some females I know like they complain on Facebook about men every day. I'm like,
dude,
come on now.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? Like
every
day.
Like, take a day off.
Men are the problem. Like
every day.
Like you got 2 kids.
It could be the man that you're messing with.
You got 2, 3 kids, and the baby daddy ain't nowhere near. Yeah, you got a good job and profession. But if I'm a single man and I don't have kids, you ain't number one on my radar.
Number one on the radar.
I mean, you're gonna find somebody's willing to. You know, I mean, somebody. You know, but
people not realistic.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta be a realist. I mean, you gotta, and you're gonna attract the people who you're around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Yep. So if you around us, if you're in a certain place, these are people who you're gonna attract.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And so you know, so I mean, with social media is just
it's crazy.
It gives people a microphone just to talk.
And the thing is, I'm like this, okay, and I tell people you can do that. You have the right to do that and everything else, but say some common sense stuff. Just sound saying the ludicrous stuff. I saw this guy the other day. He said something. I was like, what woman is gonna go for this, my dude? Mm-hmm. There's no woman. You just can't sit up here and talk to no woman any type of way you want to. I mean, unless you got throw away you money. Mm-hmm. And, I ain't got to throw away you money. Not yet, but some people could do that junk because they got to throw away your money. But that's a different type of, you get that type of person, you know what you got. But the average, not even the average, just a way above average, 90% of the people don't live like that's this freaking social media nonsense that they be showing. This Atlanta housewives, that trash. You watching the trash, them women calling each other the B word, about to fight, more fake bodies than a little bit. Now, don't get me wrong. Whoever did the work, they did good work. Mm-hmm. But it's God, dog, man. And some of them ladies are freaking smart. Mm-hmm. But I don't know why they do that. And then you got the and I guess the opposite of that would be guys who have these podcasts and they say the most derogatory nonsense about my woman. She better not speak unless I tell her to speak. Where you at? What woman you talking to?
I mean, this stuff is not real life. Yeah, I mean, I don't know anybody like that. I mean, maybe people like that exist, but I don't know. I don't know anybody like that does that. Mm-mm. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a mama. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got aunties. You got aunties. You ain't gonna talk to no woman like that.
Not the woman like that.
But I mean, and the thing about it, I mean, it does affect people. It's real though. Yeah. Because if you hear, that, and a man should be doing this, and a man should, if you keep hearing that, you like, you right, my man. You could do 1,000 things right,
and do one thing wrong.
You can do one thing wrong, and it's like, she said that. Yeah. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I've done 1,000 things right, and you focusing on this
one thing.
And that's not even that big.
You gonna
and but that's what this podcast culture and all this relationships and it gets to one friend, and then it gets to the next friend, and then it gets to the next friend, and they had something, I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like once one person in the friend group gets divorced, then
the others are easier to get divorced.
Just
because
it's just
I can see something like a domino effect.
Yeah, it's just like a domino effect.
Girl, I did this.
Because I think what it says is, this one will complain about their husband, then you may not do anything this person says, but it's like they're comparing and making you this other person. Okay. Yeah, it's like they're making, oh, my husband, he hit me. You better not hit me.
Yeah.
I
ain't
didn't even
never
thought about
it.
that.
Yeah,
What are you
they
talking
thought
about?
about hitting you.
Oh,
Yeah.
he drinks too much.
You drinking too much.
You
You need to do this. Yeah.
I only drink once a month. And
Like
you know what I'm saying? And so
yeah.
they just compare and
Yep.
you know,
Yep.
you become this. Oh, he talking to. He's married, but he was in these chats.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't, don't even
Ain't
be on
nothing-
social.
yeah,
Like,
they ain't got nothing to do with me. Yeah.
and so that's just what happens, and you just see all these women just comparing and comparing. It's like they comparing notes, and they comparing and they just
I guess that's where that
getting themselves.
single women keep women single stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What's the opposite of that for a dude? Okay, check this out. Dude, single dudes. No, see that's the thing. Single dudes. If you got single dudes, you got boys that are married. The single dude would be like, you can't come up in this
Yeah.
I'm like, why not, man? Girl, them girls up in there, big dog. You better go home to the wife.
Mm-hmm.
Which is okay. Let me end this nonsense right now. This whole crap about settling. Everybody settles. There's no such thing as a person. Nobody is 100% of everything that person needs and wants all the time. Everybody gonna settle on something because nobody's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's perfect.
Right.
Guys settle all the time. Women, y'all got to settle. There's no such thing as a perfect person. No 100% of anything. Everybody settles. You selling the drive on these sorry roads out here. You know your significant other got to settle for what you bringing. So there ain't no such thing as settling in my book, because you ain't gonna get big dog. If I can get 70, 60 to 80% of what I need, I'm in there. I'm golden.
Yeah,
Or just another one of them nonsensical things.
I'm like, at the end of the day, be an adult and make the right decision.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't want anything to bite you in the butt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, or have some type of long-term consequence.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just be an adult.
Being an adult.
And don't look down on people.
Yeah.
Think you're better than people. And just be smart in what you do.
As you do. Yeah.
Well, I'll say this. I guess a few things. Be a good human. Stop faking for
For
social media. Be genuine and sincere.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably it. Show people love.
Show people love.
Yeah. You don't know what people going through.
Yeah.
So, be kind and be nice to people. So try not to, use harsh words and stuff like that, because everybody don't got that mental capacity.
Everybody ain't got
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Mr. Scott from what's the name of the
Scott Legal and Consulting, and the title company is called Dynasty Title.
Dynasty Title. Hey, y'all, I'm gonna make sure all that is gonna be in my description. I have the you got a website?
Yep.
I'll have the website. I get the website information and everything else. Put it in the description. And we'll catch y'all on the next episode, man. Thank you for coming out. Hit the like button, subscribe, comment. Appreciate you there, big dog. Thank you for coming through. All right.